Hi team, this is a short how-to guide for creating a job in TradeUp. For a user to be able to enter timesheets and productivity data, a job must be created. You can do this via the Projects tab and adding a new project. Here you will enter the job details, the project name, job number. This field is auto-populated yet can be edited. Contract start and end date. These dates will be displayed on the burndown graph. This is used to report if the project is tracking to be completed on time. Work, start and end date. Timesheets can only be entered during the specified work dates. They can be edited at any time during the job. And state the job resides in. Next, you'll set up the productivity tracking and primary metric configurations. For today's example, we're going to select percentage for the productivity tracking. Choosing a primary metric for your project starts the process of deciding which are the core materials or tasks that you will include in the overall productivity target. This may be the metric your trade package is primarily measured in, or the task that is most labor intensive within the job. The project productivity target will only include materials or tasks measured in this metric and selected as a primary material or task. A job can be broken up in multiple ways, either via block, section, or floor, depending on the job. For today's example, we're going to have block A all the way through to block C, followed by adding a material or task. For today's example, we're going to add common bricks to each one of these sections. Once we've added the materials to each section, we can then add a quantity. Today, that will be 100 meters squared. Once the sections have been created and materials are chosen, you need to set the individual productivity targets for each material or task. The productivity target represents how many of the measured metrics are expected to be installed by one man per day. Taking into account, it is the entire team's effort that needs to be tracked. For today's example, if 18 meters squared of brickwork is installed by 2 bricklayers and 1 labourer in one day, 8 hours, the productive score is 18 divided by 3, giving us 6 meters squared per man per day. Some things to consider when setting this target: the entire team working on the job needs to be included. For example, foremen and labourers. It's not just the labour of the person physically installing the material, but everybody on site who contributes. Sundries, such as core filling and standing door frames, will affect productivity. If you are unsure of what to set the target, try looking at the productivity of previous projects. If you are new to TradeUp, refer to the TradeUp Productivity Guide, found on the Knowledge Base website. To complete the process, simply press Save, and it is ready for entry of timesheets and productivity data. Please note the number of effort days TradeUp has estimated that it will take your team to complete the job should match the labour budget you have set for the job. For more information about labour costs, read about break-even employment rates on our knowledge base. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call support on 041 222 8880 or email us at support@upfamily.com.au. Be great. Up Family Support.